Yeah, the memorable one for me. So he got off the stage, he was done talking, and my shtick is I go up to the person who just talks and I'm like, I gotta meet you, here's who I am, you're gonna remember me, right? So Steve's like, I'm busy, I gotta get back to my booth, I got 30 seconds, right? And I said, all right, fresh pasta fast. He stopped, he goes, all right, I'm listening, that's a unique concept. And then he talked to me for maybe 40 minutes at his booth with my team around, and it just was a relationship builder from there. And I felt like I could trust him with my baby, right? And I just opened up the partnership with them, and I'm glad I did. Yeah, so it is a big investment for sure, and you have to be prepared for that. I said how I failed forward quickly on my own. I think that I actually saved on partnering with SMB because I could have learned on my own on the things what not to do after I've already paid for it, right? So the best way to learn what's ahead of you is to ask someone who's done it on their way back. So SMB's done it several times over, I mean hundreds of times. So I knew that the expense up front and what I've learned in my entrepreneurship is that the mistakes that you learn are very expensive. So if you can save and at an expense, if you could save on that, I mean, the value is, you can't even put it into words how much value has been saved, and the time, right? I don't have to learn through a process of elimination. I can just ask for the advice from the expert, and it's done literally immediately. I got my FDD done, and because I had a whole gang of people behind me, I was able to get registered in the state I needed to be at and show up at this convention. So that stuff's invaluable, and you really can't get that on your own unless you learn through what not to do. So partnering with them, it helped me really undercut all of the missed opportunities and failures and just learn from their success. I mean, there's always different variables, right? You never have it all figured out. You may have it all figured out this year, but next year everything changes in the world of business. So franchising is how do you multiply and replicate something that works really well for you to make it work for others just the same. And then you just sell your idea. To me, that's like the ultimate goal as an entrepreneur, is that others want to buy in on what you've created as the visionary, right? You created this entity and this successful and viable company. How do you share it with others and help them grow in their entrepreneurship too? And that's become a real big passion of mine, is helping others to grow and succeed through what I've already learned, right? I'll do all of the guesswork for you. Just come and help me build my family in the franchise division, and let's do this together. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity in, me being the risk taker that I am and the visionary that I am, sharing that with others who really want to be entrepreneurial on their own, but they kind of don't want the expense that I had to put forward in order to do so. I feel like partnerships in franchising is the way to go, and if I can help anybody sell fresh pasta fast, because where do you see that anywhere, we're going to do it together, and I'm really excited about that. So that's why I franchise.